Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. It's almost as if he has something to celebrate. Welcome into Grey North Sports. I am, of course, Armchair. That's Dubs. He's in a celebratory mood, and we'll get into
Fuck yeah, I
why.
am.
Uh,
Alexa, play Electric Feel.
this is your number one spot for AL East propaganda. If you're looking to hear about why teams are good, specifically two teams, this is where you want to be.
And why one's just the worst.
One is the worst. One is really the worst, and we're going to get into why.
Oh, I can't wait.
But I want to start by the breaking news of the day, which is your boy re-upped. And my team did like amazing things today, and I still feel like we should give your boy his due. What a move by the front office to lock up.
Craig Breslow, I apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game. The moves that he has made, the moves that he didn't make, I think outweigh all of the bad that everyone
100%.
has wanted to harp on so far. This extension specifically for Roman Anthony is absolutely incredible.
Can you tell the people
Also,
what
real
it is?
G's move in silence like lasagna.
Yeah.
No idea this was coming. And all of a sudden today, Roman's got the suit out in his locker. Oh, my God. It's a 9-year extension for Mr. Roman Anthony worth $163 million, I believe, off the top of my head, with the chance to go up to $230 million
Yep.
if he finishes. I love these incentives, by the way. If he finishes second in Rookie of the Year voting this year, or higher, which like Nick Kurtz has that locked up. We'll talk awards later on in the show.
Yes.
I will be taking these off because I see that they're flashing, but I got to get through this segment.
You got to do it. You got to.
The other ways that he could potentially get to that money if he doesn't win or place second in Rookie of the Year voting this year is by making an All-Star appearance in every year of the extension, which love that sort of confidence, or winning an MVP every single year of the extension, which is
That's wild.
wild.
That one's a little wild.
Wild that that's even in there, but I love it. He should be getting it anyway. He's probably going to be finishing top two. Like I said, I think Nick Kurtz gets it, but that's not the point today. This is Roman Anthony's day. Like I said, Alexa, play Electric Feel. I am fucking amped. An incredibly team-friendly deal to keep a blossoming superstar in Boston long term. I absolutely couldn't be happier.
This is
Where's my phone?
that's,
I got some
that's 3 now, right?
nuggets. 3 extensions.
Yeah.
We've got
just
a lot
bangers.
going on, to be honest. The Red Sox long-term commitments right now: Christian Campbell, $7.5 million annually through 2034. Roman Anthony, $16.2 million annually through 2034. The King of the North, Cedar Rafaela, $6.2 million through 2032. Oh my God, what a steal! Garrett Crochet, the War Pig, another gem last night. $28.3 million yearly through 2031. Brian Bayo, $9.1 mil through 2030. Whitlock's locked up through 2028 on a $4.6 million deal. Story has the team option for next year, which would take him through 2028. And then Hicks and Yoshida are gross. We need to get rid of those two, but the rest of those, we love that. For another Roman Anthony stat for you here, which, by the way, fuck 98.5 The Sports Hub. Like, you guys are the worst. Any single thing that happens, the second the news came through, everybody is just reeling to spin it in a negative light any fucking way they can. They do it for every situation in Boston sports, and it's just, like, can you try? Can you try? It's just rage bait 24/7. We'll get to more rage bait later, too, anyway. But so this stat for Roman Anthony: 400 plus OBP through the first 46 games of their career, age 21 or younger, minimum 175 plate appearances. Roman Anthony 2025, 2019 Fernando Tatis, 2018 Juan Soto, 2010 Jason Hayward. God, you remember 2010 Jason Hayward?
Unreal.
Oh, so good.
Couldn't miss.
Albert Pujols in 2001, Willie McCovey 59, 1958 Vada Pinson. I've never even heard of that guy. He's the only one on the list that I've never heard of. In 1948, Richie Ashburn.
Yeah, right.
Great company. Like anybody that is shitting on this move has no idea what they're talking about baseball wise. That goes to the 98.5 guys. Anybody that on Twitter that's doesn't have Patriots news to tweet about right now that wants to shit talk the Red Sox, you got to keep trying a little bit harder because any single team in the league would have made this deal for Roman Anthony and not thought twice about it. If anything, his agent should be on the hot seat. I feel like he got absolutely robbed here. But the best part about the deal for Roman himself is that he's only going to be 30 years old by the time this is up, and he can cash in when who knows what the economy is going to be like then.
Yeah, I like these. We're seeing more of this for a
Your
lot of the
mic's
younger
touching your
guys.
beard, by the way.
What?
Your mic is touching your
Well,
beard.
you know
It's
what?
getting scratchy on us.
This beard is out of control right now. It's a little wild. I got to hit up the barber soon.
I'm here with you. Not beard wise, but just hair in general.
So I love this deal. We're seeing more of this kind of thing from the young guys in the league right now. We saw a couple of guys doing it where they were like, like Tatis did it. I believe he signed early.
The Braves, the whole Braves,
the whole
this is
Braves
literally
yeah.
the Acuna deal.
It's the Acuna deal. I love that.
2019, Ronald Acuna signed an 8-year, $100 million contract extension. He turned into an MVP candidate not shortly thereafter. We talked about him last week, and oh, you're doing it again.
I'm not moving. I'm not touching it.
I know I think it's just moving down on you. But the Acuna deal is literally like that's what you got to look at here. Roman Anthony's going to be a perennial MVP candidate moving forward. Like barring any crazy injury, like he's incredibly good. The eye alone, like everyone was praising Rafi Devers' eye this year and how he's finally like turned into that elite complete hitter before we ended up trading him and the Giants fell down the shitter. But like Roman literally walked in as a rookie and replaced him as the 3 hitter on this team, and now we're winning. What he's done at 21 already, like just because the homers aren't there, they're gonna come. Look at that Baseball Savant page; they're coming.
Baseball Savant is great, by the way. Shout out to Baseball
It's fantastic.
Savant.
Also, a great teaching tool we learned.
We're gonna get into why science.
I was teaching science today, dude. Holy shit! Like
science
the Stone Sports was teaching science today in our Discord. It was insane. I understand you're entitled to your opinion, but it's it's a fact.
That's science, man. That's like legitimate. That's science.
Oh, I couldn't believe it.
In other
Shout
news, so Dub sends me a message today. He goes, "Hey, I'm going to need you guys to lose today." I said, "Just do us a favor, just go and lose."
AL East is getting chippy, by the way.
AL East is super chippy right now. I'm going to tell you why it's super chippy. I'm going to need you to lose today. And Toronto said, "Nah."
Fuck you.
Most hits in franchise history. So I have some numbers for you here. The Blue Jays versus the Rockies the last 3 days. Okay, Colorado, notoriously not a good team. Most teams go in there and win. They do go in there and win. Colorado doesn't win a lot of games. They don't win like this. Like this is not the kind of winning you usually see when, like the Rockies aren't giving up this kind of run. Blue Jays game 1, 25 hits, 15 runs, including 2 homers from Bo Bichette. Blue Jays next game, 10 runs on 14 hits. And then today, the afternoon dilly with Kevin Gausman on the mound throws 8 innings and of one run ball in Coors Field, which is like phenomenal. 20 runs on 24 hits. They did not get your memo. That's 45 runs and 63 hits in 3 games.
It's because I wasn't financially invested in this team. Whenever I seem to be financially invested in a Blue Jays game, whether it's for them or the rare times it's against them, I end up being on the right side of it. So and I think I just need to start fading the Blue Jays.
I don't think you should fade the Blue Jays at all. Based on what we just saw, fully back. Varsho couldn't keep the ball in the ballpark. The part that I'm most impressed about, though, is so the pitching staff coming to Colorado. So let's back it up. They go to Baltimore and they have a rough go. That is a rough series. The pitchers are gassed. They're giving up a ton of hits. Baltimore decided to play. Everything is over. I can't believe that we're doing this. And then the All-Star break happens, and the trade deadline happens, and they get a day off. They come back and they play Kansas City. They win the first game, and they lose. No, they lose the first game.
Couldn't be me.
No, they win the first game. They lose the second game. Third game, it's they're up 2-1. It's going into like the eighth or ninth inning. And this guy sends a message. I bet against him. And I said, what? The game was pure baseball. Like, it's baseball at its finest. I can't believe you bet against the homies, though. Goddamn Judas over here.
It was the ninth inning, I think.
Yeah,
you guys had one or two. You had one or two out, and I was like, I don't know. The numbers are just telling me Kansas City.
It was a tie game in Toronto. They should have won the game, but like, it was like a Bobby Witt double, and then like a ball that was, if it was hit 10 times, 9 times is an out. Like, it's like one of those like 3 inches to the left, and it's like, we've seen shots like that in hockey where like it's the perfect shot and just the bounce off the post is just wrong that time. Every other time it goes in, and this time it like shoots the other side of the line and hits nothing, and you're like, how did that even happen? That was the series. And then Kansas City gets into the 10th inning and immediately lights up Sir Anthony. I wouldn't say light him up. They had a couple of lucky hits, and then like but it's baseball. Like, that's what baseball is. Some fans don't. Some fans don't understand that at all. From a particular fan base, that
every baseball field has the exact same dimensions and it's the exact same sized outfield, and
thin air doesn't matter. Anyway, they show up in Colorado, and they have not been playing well. And the pitchers had been giving up a ton of runs, and they needed to get right series. So 3 wins were important, but more important than that was the arms not giving up a ton of runs, because Colorado has shown that they can score. They have no defense and no pitching, but they do have
no
offense.
Wins.
They don't have a lot of wins, but they do have offense. Brenton Doyle is, I like that guy.
Hunter Goodman. He's Drake Baldwin light.
Warming, Barinhall or whatever. His first name is Warming, and that's amazing. 20-1 today. 68.
They should have given him a warning to sign anywhere else but the Colorado Rockies.
20 games over 500 for the Toronto Blue Jays right now. Gausman went 7 innings. 3 hits, 1 earned run, 8 Ks. At Coors Field. I just want to point this out. Kyle Freeland, Rockies pitcher, went 4 2/3, 7 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned, only 4 Ks. You can play well in Colorado. You just have to not be the Rockies.
Ubaldo Jimenez did it.
68.
Did he win a Cy Young there?
He might.
Or was he like runner-up?
He was runner-up. He was real good. 20-1 today. Currently, the Royals are beating the Red Sox. This is the Red Sox need to keep pace. 7 straight for the Sox right now.
Oh, yeah. Fenway is popping.
Yeah.
Every single night is a playoff atmosphere. The team is hotter than they ever could be. And Armchair, I know it's a little too early for me to take my victory lap, but was I wrong on anything I said about the trade deadline?
No, you weren't.
Not one bit. Not about my team, not about other teams. I was fucking bang, 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 bang. Hey, Jim, was Chapman traded?
Told you.
Sure wasn't. Did the Red Sox need to buy at the deadline? Sure fucking didn't. 7 straight. What did the Yankees do? They spent all of their prospects except for the great
Jones.
Savior, Scranton Wilkes-Barre's savior, Spencer Jones, who they would only trade for Paul Skeens. Yeah, me and fucking everybody else would too. How they been doing? How'd that A+ trade deadline work out for them? How's that super pen? How's that defense?
First day, that super pen blew the game. Every last one of the guys came in that they got.
Devin Williams got space jammed.
And then Devin Williams did get space jammed.
He can't pitch at all anymore.
He has given up the same amount of earned runs this year as he did from 2022 to 2024. That's 22, 23, and 24. That's 3 seasons versus this year. Same amount. I don't know if you know this. 3 seasons is more than 1 season. Again, with the mathing and the science. A little quick maths for you here. 3 is
baseball. A lot of numbers.
A lot of
numbers in baseball.
Today, is not a great day to be a Yankees fan. Although they won a game, so now the World Series is back on, which I know is like sarcastic and like trying to be a joke, but we know
Some
the
people.
machines.
I saw people on Twitter being like, legitimately being like, "Where's all the Yankee hate now?" It's like, you won one game, dude. You got swept by the Marlins.
You've
You can
you've
hold
won.
this L.
Hold on, you won one out of the last 6 games.
Oh, and by the way, it was by 1 run.
Yeah,
If
and
you
they
flip
almost
half
blew it.
of the Red Sox 1 run losses, we have the best record in the MLB. If we're we're talking 1 run losses, we can go all day.
All day long.
Uh, the the fact of the matter is, every single Yankees fan wanted to tell me how they were destined for the World Series and they had an A+ deadline and nobody can stop them now. And 4 days later, all of them were having a therapy session on Twitter, Discord, wherever it needed to come out. It was I drank so many tears this week, Armchair. Like I've never been more hydrated.
The downfall of the Yankees
Oh, I love it.
has been
And
kind
it
of
couldn't have come
incredible.
at a better time. When the
Like
Red Sox are fucking buzzing, we're flying, we got turbulence. It doesn't
we
fucking
started,
matter.
we started,
Vibes have never been higher.
we started being like, all right, we're gonna be like, well, you in particular, you're like, look, we're a good team, but I don't care if we compete this year. We're not supposed to. And now you're
Yep.
competing, so it's like this is all free money. This is free money
House
for you
money,
guys. Yeah.
baby.
Whether you win, like you're not supposed to win this year,
We're
but
giving
if you
that
go
house
on a
money to all the kids.
but if you go on a run, you're gonna take that all day, right? You like that's a great feeling.
And all signs
My
point to we're gonna.
my team was ridiculed for not. Oh yeah, you didn't get Juan Soto. Oh, remember Shohei's on a plane. Oh, nobody's any good. Kept saying the defense is one of the best in the game. And I don't know if you remember this part, but defense is important in baseball. It's a part of baseball.
You guys won an entire series against the Yankees because of defense.
We won an entire series against the Yankees, and the lack of defense, which was so impressive. It was so
So did the
impressive.
Marlins, to be honest.
Yeah, Marlins definitely.
Combined with the super pen.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, the bats that people were like, well, Vladdy's not real. He can't hit. Bo can't hit. It's like if you
Bo's way back.
if you knew those guys, you would know that they can hit. They just had to figure it out. And Vlad's back. Bo is all the way back. Dalton Varsho got healthy. Alejandro Kirk is back and hitting again. We get Springer back.
Dustin May, time to hit the showers, brother.
We had 3 guys in concussion protocol on our team at one time. It was a baseball team, not a hockey team. What are we doing? How we got so many people getting concussed? What the fuck happened here? How did that happen?
Do other people get hit in the head?
Springer got hit in the head. He got, and I don't want to say it was deliberate, but it feels kind of deliberate. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? Springer was on a tear before it happened too. So when he comes back, I hope he still has it. And I don't know if you heard, but Shane Bieber made a phenomenal rehab start. Super close to rejoining the Jays. I don't know who he's going to replace. Probably Lauer, who's also been a dog. But I don't know. Maybe we just go 6-man roadie. Let's just everybody's in the rotation. Wrap it up.
I wanted a 6-man rotation, and then they just decided to shoot my boy Dick Fitz in the head. They brought him out back behind the barn.
They gave him the old Yeller treatment.
They did. They said, "Here's Big Red now," which just went 3 2/3. He's already getting pulled. Also, too soon to panic with May. He went 3 2/3, and I never expected anything from him. There's nothing for me to panic about. I won 7, so we could have got blown out tonight. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, you're in a good
Might I remind you, we're in a good place. Things are up right now.
Also,
Jason Tatum dapped up Drake May today with no walking boot on, and the Red Sox signed Roman Anthony to 9 years. You cannot shit on my parade today.
Even a 20-run Blue Jay win could not shit on your parade.
Nope.
Today.
Nope. We'll get you. We'll see you.
Also, I'd love to hear from you guys. Do you want Dubs and I to do kind of a watch party for one of these Jays Sox games?
Yeah, the second to last series before the end of the season is Red Sox Jays. I don't know if it's home or away. I feel like you guys already came to Fenway twice, no?
Maybe.
I feel like I remember when we played earlier in the year. I was like, it's kind of weird that you guys have back-to-back home series against us, but I think it's in Toronto. I'm not 100%.
If it's in Toronto, it's not the end of the world. All right, so second to last series, you said?
Yeah, it's like
It's at home.
for
Yeah,
you guys.
yeah, it's at home
Yeah.
for us. We get the
Okay.
Royals for 3, you for 3, and then the Rays for 3. Um,
All right.
Before that, we
But
get
yeah,
we have the
schedules
Orioles.
will stream that
It's not great. I mean, it's
because
okay.
it may very well be for the division.
Well, it could be. It depends on how the rest of this goes. The Jays are currently 20 games over 500, and
Yeah.
outside of the Brewers are the hottest team in baseball, but nobody talks about them.
Who also did nothing at the trade deadline. Everyone crucified them, including me, and they doesn't seem to matter. Just like the Red Sox.
Were we
I
just
saw
wrong?
people getting upset that well, the Red Sox are obviously winning. They should have bought because this is clearly a team to invest in. It's like I get where the point is
That's
like
wrong.
coming from, but what are they gonna do? Win more? You can't get 2 wins in one game. They haven't lost since the deadline. We're down 3-2 right now because shout out Dustin May. But like again, you can't win more. Like I don't understand that reasoning. Like I feel like people saying that are just still trying to find things to get upset about.
I don't I don't disagree. So there's too much buying. Let's talk about too much buying because the other team in the AL East that's
Needed
having a
more sellers.
ton of problems is the team that bought a ton. The New York Yankees.
10.5 games up on the Red Sox in on June 6th. Where are we now?
What what do you attribute this to? Because we talked a lot about this, and I said they needed Brian Hayes, and they're like, never mind, we'll get McMahon, and apparently McMahon's been fine, but he doesn't replace your shortstop, which is the problem you have. The position you have an issue with the most is
But
shortstop.
Anthony Volpe has 17 home runs.
Now, how many errors does he have? Is he going for a James? Is he a Jameis Winston?
He's going for a 2020 season.
He's a Jameis Winston. 20 home runs, 20 errors, 55 errors, 55 innings. It's like, what is this? Is this a Tim Robbins thing? Like, is that what we're doing here?
55 errors, 55 innings, 55 home runs.
Like, this is what we're doing. I don't get it.
55 tweets about wanting me expelled from the team.
The Yankees are in such a vulnerable spot right now because you come into the series with Toronto leading the AL East. The Red Sox are dead in the water. The Jays are okay, but like they're not winning the division right now, but they're playing well. And you leave that series in second place in the AL East, and 2 weeks later, the Red Sox are on your tail. The Jays are 6.5 up, I think was the biggest lead that we had, or 7.5. And then
Yeah.
you do the trade deadline, and now you're a half game up on the last wild card going into today. You were a half game up on the Rangers for the last wild card spot. You lose today, you're out of the wild card. You're out of the playoffs if you
They
lost.
still have an 80% chance of making the playoffs, which it seems high to me.
The
but,
crazy
I mean,
part for me,
not that I think they're going to miss it, but
I think they might. Can I
I
be
hope
honest
they
with you?
do. Oh my
Can I be
God.
honest with you? Let's take the fan part away
I
because
almost hope they make it so that I can rip their hearts out personally.
let's take the fan part away because of course there's like a little bit of AL East hate here where I'm like, I don't want them to win. I don't really want the Sox to win either, but like I support the homies, unlike you,
Judas.
The Yankees have all the offense in the world, and they have medium pitching. Fried is great, but then it starts to go down pretty quick.
Fried signed for like 50 million more than Roman Anthony, by the way. Only plays every 5th day.
They have
smart
they have
business.
no defense. None. No defense. And when Judge isn't playing, what are you afraid of on that team? Stanton?
Caballero got the steal, and everyone was like, "Yeah, that's what we got him for." And then he botched a grounder to right, roll all the way to the wall, cost them the game. It's like that. Here we go, A+ trade deadline. Let's hear about it.
I just don't understand. I think that they could very well miss out. The Orioles are playing better, and I'm not saying the Orioles are going to make it. The Royals are certainly a team that doesn't. You've watched the Royals the last 3 nights. They never make you feel not nervous.
It's the Bobby Witt show.
Every time you're like, it's
also
Vinny
Mike Yastrzemski, dude.
Mike Yastrzemski's a dog.
If he played 81 games at Fenway every year, he would be a Hall of Famer.
He's a dog.
He rakes at
two,
Fenway.
two home runs against us at the Rogers Center. Every time he
Yeah.
was up, I was like, great.
I've always liked him specifically because of the Yastrzemski
Of
name,
course.
and it doesn't like it helps that he's also a dog. I feel like he's one of the more underrated players, especially at the dish.
So you've got the Royals, I think, are a little pesky. The Rangers are certainly not out of things. All of a sudden, the Guardians are in the mix, which
The
makes
Rangers
no
have
sense.
2 Cy Young candidates. Like Scooble's a runaway favorite, but
Of course,
that
but
pitching staff is ridiculous,
what I'm
and they
saying is-
added Merrill Kelly.
they added Merrill Kelly, so they're just gonna win by not letting you score. That's
Yeah.
how they plan on winning.
Yep.
Mariners are pretty good.
I still like the Mariners over the Rangers, but it's just a personal preference.
Mariners, Rangers, the Guardians, and Royals are all in the mix still. The Royals, for whatever reason, did that weird buy-sell thing where they were like, we're going to get rid of this guy. Then we're going to bring in Yaz. And Vinny
Randall
Pasquantino
Grichuk.
is going to be a dog again. And
The
all of a sudden,
pass squash, dude. I
Bobby
do
Witt's
like a
gonna
lot
do
of
his
Royals
things.
players, unfortunately. Like, it's sad that this is what I've had to do to them the last 2 nights, but
I don't get it. So like I look at that Yankees team and go, defensively, I'm taking the Royals over you. I'm taking the Rangers over you. I would I'd probably take the Guardians over you. I'd definitely take the Mariners. I'd take the Mariners over you.
I'm so out on Cleveland.
You can be out on Cleveland. They're a game and a half out of the wild card.
Yeah, I think they'll fall off.
They're supposed
Shout out
to.
Gavin Williams. 1 out shy of a no-hitter today.
They're supposed to.
I'm sure
fall
he'll get
off.
popped for gambling tomorrow or the day after.
They're supposed to fall off, but they haven't. They haven't gone away.
Maybe they'll prove me wrong, and they'll end up not selling anything, and it's the sell version of the Red Sox. It's like, well, we did nothing and it worked, so fuck you.
How do you look at that Yankee team and go, they're going to compete? Because both the Red Sox and the Blue Jays are far and away better than they are right now.
Yep.
Far and away, not even like a little bit close. It's like it's leagues apart.
The only saving grace is that you have Judge getting back healthy. That's it. And I don't think that's enough. Not that Aaron Judge isn't the MVP of the league, but like
100%.
I just think you have so many deficiencies. Your confidence has never been lower this season in Yankees land, despite how much the Aaron Boone wants to say it's right in front of us. It's right there in front of us.
I believe the quote was the AL's up for grabs.
Yeah, AL East is up for grabs. Yep.
And all the comments were like, yeah, for like other teams though.
Yeah, not for you guys.
not you though. Like you understand that, right? Like
nobody is on a better Yankee generational hate run than Cutter is King on Twitter. That man wakes up every single morning with hate in his heart, and he spends sun up to sundown just Yankee hate, Yankee hate, Yankee hate. The man is taking on all comers, and I need that shit injected straight into my veins. If I could bottle that up and sell it, I'd be rich.
The only other thing that I wanted to talk about on this, just AL East odds, the Yankees were still the favorites to win the division. I just want to point that out. Blue Jays have been in first for like a month. Red Sox have passed them, and they're like, FanDuel's like, Yankees.
The Red Sox went 500, maybe one game under 500 against the Cubs, the Phillies, and the Dodgers. Before that, we were on a 10-game win streak, and after that, we've been on a 7-game win streak, and people still, I mean, my Twitter is propaganda, so like I'm in a safe place. We're all on the same page. We're a hive mind. But outside of that, people are still like, I don't trust the Red Sox. Like, how can you not?
I don't get it. The current American League winner.
We need to go 60% the rest of the way to be a 90-win team. Like, that's so doable.
I mean, Jays are 68 wins already.
Yeah.
Which is much greater than you would.
We tied our, it's been more than 60, actually.
Speaking of maths, more than.
I doubled down on it all the way until you guys were at 60 wins.
Yeah.
So that's the best I could do.
Yeah, it was good. to win the American League. This is the full AL, so not the East, but like to be
Okay.
the AL division winner. So like not just
This best record at the end of the season,
no
not
no this is
ALCS winner.
no ALCS winner.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
division winners is now finally flipped to Toronto minus 200. Your Sox are +3 and the Yankees are +5, plus 30,000 for the Orioles. Damn son, that's tough. But the league winner, they have the Tigers, Blue Jays, Astros, Mariners. For some reason, to win the AL, like as the champion, the Red Sox are lower than the Yankees, but the Yankees are lower than the Red Sox for the division. I think that makes sense. Your current World Series odds. You ready for these?
I actually have them up right now. Let's hear them.
So Dodgers, obviously, your number one, or
Yep.
plus 230, although they've been eating a dog's breakfast as of late. Your Phillies, number two.
Cardinals are giving them the business.
Phillies at number two, which I love. A little Schwarber
They were my
bomb.
preseason pick.
Phillies are great. They're phenomenal. I love the Phillies. I think my preseason
Again,
pick was the Snakes.
Yohan Duran's entrance in
Electric.
the playoffs at Citizens Bank is going to go so incredibly hard.
Yeah. We got the Tigers next. Go Tigers. The Astros, the Mariners, the Blue Jays, all kind of around the same rate as the Brewers, Mets, the Yankees at plus 1,500, Sox at plus 1,800. Sounds like you're getting
2 days ago, the Yankees were plus 1,000.
free falling, baby.
Love it. Couldn't love it more.
Tom Petty all the way through. 15,000 for the Royals. That's crazy.
Well, let's buy.
Let's you want to first of all, let's talk MLB Savant for a second here. Did you know? We talked a little bit about maths and learning and Dubs teaching lessons. Some people are unaware.
Professor Dubs.
Some people, I'm not going to say who, you may know them, think that Coors Field doesn't yield more home runs than, say, like any other ballpark in baseball. And
always has.
And I don't know who said that to this person out loud and had them believe it. But they were like, no, it doesn't yield home runs a lot. And then I replied with, the Blue Jays have had 10 home runs, and it's been 2 of the 3 games of the series.
And then they put another 5 on today.
Another 5 today.
Yeah.
It's 15 home runs. It also
what killed me was telling me the elevation did the opposite of what it did. I was like, okay, I have to say something. I can't let that go.
For those that don't know, and this is a free science lesson, you can take it and you don't have to tell your friends that you didn't know this. Now you can use it as a fact, and you'd be like, and as of course everyone knows, at higher elevations the ball moves less and it travels farther because the air is thinner. And people will say, yeah, everybody knew that. What are you talking about? Because there's not any person that hasn't been through a science class in North America that shouldn't know that. I don't understand how you could think anything otherwise. Like, what do you mean? I saw that happening and I was like, there's no way. That's not real.
We lived through Deflategate, Armchair. Maybe we just understand things like atmospheric pressure and things like that just a little bit more than the next guy, but I don't know.
It's unbelievable, which led to a whole lesson about, hard hit balls and
Baseball
bacon.
Savant.
Little bacon. Love some bacon. It was wild.
It was
an important lesson, but I can't believe in the
that video that I clipped. It was a 1-minute clip of a video, and it like completely explained everything. Like you were 5, and I'm sure it wasn't even clicked on.
2025.
Good video. Go check it out.
Thin air, ball go far. It's not hard.
Not hard.
Not hard. Air's thinner. You're in the Rocky Mountains. This is why Rocktober was a thing. Why do you think Todd Helton didn't want to play anywhere else?
Yep. Dante Bichette, Larry Walker, all those guys were matching.
They loved it. I wonder why.
Look at Charlie Blackmon's stats.
That was the
Again, look at
pre-Hubert
any
record.
pitcher in Coors Field and out of Coors Field. Like it affects pitchers. Your balls, like it doesn't break as much as you want it to. You might throw a curveball expecting it to have a regular drop, and it just hangs in the zone. Like
A 12
it's a real
6
thing.
doesn't go 12 to 6. It goes like 12 to like halfway down the clock. And then it's out of the ballpark. You can ask Vladdy.
Speaking of like AL, NL things,
Yep.
we'll get into awards and stuff in a second here. But it just dawned on me the other day that we're in the American League, and I'm sure you've already put this together at some point in your life, but we're the only team or the only league with like a international team. Like Toronto's not in the National League; they're
Yeah.
in the American League. Just had that realization the other day. Like,
Yeah, there is no
don't
international.
doesn't make too much sense. No, I know that, but it just Canada being in the American League is funny. That's all.
I mean, we're in North America.
Yeah, no, that's true. Fair enough.
We can make this work.
Yeah,
We don't need to. We
square
don't need to
peg
make
round
it work.
hole. We'll figure it out.
We don't need. We don't need to make it complicated. We worry about that after we win the next series against the Dodgers. 3 against the Dodgers coming up. I know they've been playing bad, but they're still the World Series favorites. So that's what
I'm
we're ask myself.
licking my chops for that series.
Blue on blue violence.
Round.
Blue on blue violence.
We got to play that. There's the Marlins coming up.
The Marlins that just swept the Yankees.
Yep. The ever so dangerous Miami Marlins.
Happens. They've actually been playing well lately, which is kind of crazy.
They have been. I forget which one of their players went on like a fucking tangent after their win against the Yankees. That everybody he had to take comments off because everyone was like, "Calm down, collectively, calm down."
Jim
You're
says
the Marlins still.
Yankees' popularity is baked into the pennant winner. I know that. I know.
Oh,
that,
100%.
But like, that's
It's like the Dodgers' popularity is baked into the World Series.
That's free money for the books, is what that is, and they'll take it all day, every day.
100%. That's why the Cowboys are favored so much.
Hell yeah, it is. Do you want to talk about award winners for?
Yeah, I feel like the award races are getting a little out of hand odds wise, and I'm not so sure about that.
So we have in the AL. Well, you have your odds up already.
Yeah, I'm on ESPN articles, so it's ESPN Bet, so bear with me because their odds kind of suck. But AL MVP favorites, we'll start there. Aaron Judge at minus 220, Cal Raleigh plus 165, and there's nobody close other than that. Totally agree with that. I think that's the most accurate one on here.
Do you want to hear the FanDuel odds for that?
Yeah.
Aaron Judge is minus 460.
God damn.
Cal Raleigh's plus 300.
God damn.
And then the number 3, who do you have as your number 3 there?
Jose Ramirez and Tariq Skubal are both at 60 to 1.
Skubal
So
plus
absolute long shots.
6,500.
Yeah.
And
I don't think you'd have to have a really fucking crazy season. Like if Nathan Eovaldi kept up what he was doing through 19 starts for like 35 starts, I think that is the type of season you'd have to be considered for the MVP these days.
Skubal's not winning the MVP.
No, I don't think it's gonna be really hard for a pitcher to win it at all. Like it's a hitter's award. I think it's like MVP and Offensive Player of the Year in the NFL. Like MVP is always going to go to a quarterback. You have to do something absolutely outrageous to even be considered.
J-Ram is plus 9,000, just for what it's worth.
Cy Young favorites for the AL. Tariq Skubal minus 100. Garrett Crochet plus 450. Especially like I understand this if they're they're really putting Crochet on restrictions right now, trying to save him for the playoffs. Like he just skipped a start against the Astros. He was on 9 days rest for his last start. If they keep that up, like these odds are just going to get insane. I think it's Skubal's award anyway, but I mean, Crochet's stats aren't that different. They're really not.
Crochet's been great.
He's been fantastic. He's been everything I wanted and more.
Yeah,
and then you have Jacob deGrom and Hunter Brown sitting between 35 to 1 and 40 to 1. And then there's Nathan Eovaldi, who, like I said, is having one of the craziest seasons you've ever seen. The problem is that he's only made 19 starts. But but his stats are ridiculous. He's got like a 1.9 ERA. I think Jim sent me something
I
earlier
I
about
love the
his stats.
difference here because FanDuel has Skubal at -700, Crochet at +480, Evaldi at
That's
20
close.
at 2400, Joe Ryan at +5000. Uh,
And then DeGrom?
Hunter Brown and Max Fried are both on there.
DeGrom's not even on
Hunter's
there?
on, not even on. He's
That's
6500
insane. Yeah, that's wild.
plus
Those odds are
6500.
big change. Evaldi joins Pedro Martinez 2000, Roger Clemens 2005, and Zach Greinke 2015 as the only pitchers in the last 50 years to have a sub 150 ERA through their first 19 starts of a season. And he just one hit the Yankees through 8 the other night. Like Evaldi's been
It's
incredible. If
it's
only that
Skubal.
was your number 2 behind Garrett Crochet. It's crazy that we let that guy walk out of the building for 17 mil, but
It's Skubal's award to lose though.
yeah, I agree. He'd have to get hurt to lose it at that point. And I feel that way with a lot of these. Like they're so not like they're almost locked up at this point, a lot of these awards.
Where do you
Nick Kurtz is -6,000 on Rookie of the Year favorites, which have a season, man. It's yours.
-10,000 on FanDuel.
Yeah.
Roman Anthony at
a year.
+2100 at the number 2.
Yeah, that's where he is on this too. That's fine. I don't even care about the extra arbitration here now because we're locked up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Roman just got robbed. Hey, guess who did it? Mike Yastrzemski.
Yes, it's got to be yes.
It was yes.
You want to talk NL?
Yeah, we'll do NL quick. I know you got MVP thoughts in the NL.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
start
it's
there.
wild. So Shohei Ohtani is the favorite to win NL MVP. FanDuel has him at -1450, which is wild.
700 here.
That's wild to me. Schwarber, who would be my pick for NL MVP, is +850. I don't understand this at all. And then PCA, fan favorite, probably won't win it this year. Having a great season, but +3000. They also have Machado and Soto and Tucker on here because you got to have at least one New York team represented, I guess.
Like I understand just handing it to Shohei when he's pitching consistently.
Didn't he pitch like 1 1/3 innings and he was like, never mind.
Yeah, he's like, actually, I can't do this.
Just hit, man. Just hit.
Yeah, we've talked about it 100 times. He needs to stop with the
But
pitching.
I'm not going to glaze Ohtani here and try and you can't just have the MVP every year.
Yeah.
Are we for real? Babe Ruth didn't get the MVP every year.
I mean, how many did Barry win? 7?
Yeah, Barry did win 7. Barry's.
Him and Judge are just going to win it until further notice. Until one of them gets hurt and just can't win it, like it's just what the MLB is going to do every year.
Paul Skeen's obviously the NL Cy Young Award winner. I can't do NL MVP. If we're not
I think Zach Wheeler's right there.
Yeah, +190.
Him and Skeens and Wheeler just keep passing it back and forth. One of them has a better start than the other one, and then that's just clockwork.
NL Rookie of the Year, Drake Baldwin, Isaac.
Drake Baldwin's a stud.
And Agustin Ramirez.
Drake Baldwin should take that home, no problem.
Yeah, he should.
Mizorowski at +900 is crazy.
They have him at +22.
The fact is, yeah, 900 on ESPN.
That makes no sense to me.
It's from yesterday, by the way. So
yeah, these are. I mean, those are. I just googled them right now. I don't like it. I don't like the Shohei thing. I don't like it at all. That's not hate against the guy. He's
the best player in the league.
He's the best player in the league, and like I understand that means he probably should be the MVP. But like, remember when Steve Nash was on that run? They gave him 2.
The NBA doesn't give a fuck. They give pity. They're like, Jokic can't win it every year. Let's give it to Joel Embiid.
They did that to Nash. Nash got 2 in a row, and they were like, you can't get a third though. And then he went out and he had another season that was worthy of it, and they're like, yeah, but we got to give it to someone else.
It was better than his MVP year.
Yeah,
which is the same thing Jokic that happened with Jokic.
We got to give it to someone else. We got to spread it around a little bit.
Yeah, spread the love. Make sure people get paid. We need stars. Like, I get it, but
well, I guess that's the question: is wouldn't you rather give the MVP to Kyle Schwarber in the year he's having, which is, by the way, unbelievable. Like the Schwarber season so far.
40 bombs, and he like every single one is like huge to the game. Like whether it's a go ahead home run early in the game to put them up early. Like every time they need one, it's Kyle Schwarber.
Every time. He's got last year he finished with 104 RBIs. And this
He's
year
got like 90,
he's at
doesn't
94 already.
he? Yeah.
Have yourself a season. I feel like you should show
Also, this year should tell you more than ever that batting average is just dead.
Yeah. Nobody cares
It's
about
dead.
average.
Nobody gives a fuck. The best average, like all these like top MVP candidates, the best average you're going to see from any of them is like 270 something.
Who's the best hitter in the league right now? Just hitter, not home run hitter, just hitter.
Overall?
Yeah.
I'd probably say Shohei, Judge, those two.
See, and that to me is exactly what's going on. Bobby Witt and Bo Bichette are both up there.
Yeah. Are you asking me batting average or just overall?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just.
I was like, Jeremy Pena is hitting like 320.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to pull up. I just want to see what's going on with it for a second because your stat leaders right now for Major League Baseball. So your batting leader Judge is your average for average leader, which is crazy. Like doing very well. Your hits leader. You want to take a wild stab at that one?
Pete Crow Armstrong?
It's Bo Bichette.
Oh.
145.
God damn.
45 hits. He's all the way back. Number 2 is Manny Machado, by the way.
Yeah, Machado's had like a really fucking solid season this year, and I hate him so much.
Welcome back.
He killed Dustin Pedroia, and he'll never see the pearly gates of heaven because of that.
Welcome back to the league, Manny Machado. RBI is
short. Judge has an 1148 OPS. Yeah. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. He should be he is the leader. I get it. Cal Raleigh with the league lead in home runs is also amazing.
I need him to get to 58. I'm getting worried.
I'd love to see him crush it. He'll get there. He'll have a couple of games. Is he playing Colorado anytime soon? You should go to Colorado. We should tell him, buddy, I don't know what you're doing. Go to Colorado. This is a great place. Thin air. Ball travels far.
The top 5 home run hitters in the league, there's a drop off from 7 home runs between numbers 5 and 6. It's Raleigh with 42, Schwarber 40, Ohtani 39, Judge and Suarez both have 37, and then it's Junior Caminero at 30.
It's a big dip. It's a big dip. Bo Bichette, buddy. Bo Bichette, 145 hits.
Killing it.
He'll have 200 this year. No problem. As long as he stays healthy, he'll cross 200.
Last bit for me for baseball. I don't know if you got anything else, but we need to just skip doing these like niche games and just go Field of Dreams. That was a fucking disaster.
Yeah, so the Raceway game was the Speedway was not
so
fun.
bad.
It's not good.
It was bad.
The logistics were bad. They didn't have
it rained.
They didn't have bread for their hot dogs. They didn't plan things well.
We need no bun.
Just to Field of Dreams. Just to Field of Dreams. Everybody
Field of Dreams was perfect. Yep. Just do it. I will say though, if the fucking barn burner between the Braves and the Reds the other night was during the Speedway series, would have been sick. Yes. Would have been kind of gone along with the fast-paced bit of NASCAR. That would have been awesome. That probably could have, we could have spun that into a success. But this was an unmitigated disaster.
Yeah.
What was it? 3-3 in the 7th, and then 11-11 in the 8th the other night. This is a wild game, an absolutely insane game. But anyway, we got a little bit of football to get to here.
Yeah, I mean, my football thing is brief. The Cleveland Browns have 4 quarterbacks on their roster.
They plan to be carrying 4 quarterbacks on the roster.
I saw the debate today on ESPN that they should trade Kenny Pickett or Joe Flacco. You trade one of those guys and you let the other 3 kind of compete it out and decide whether you're going to go with one of those guys forever, like that's your quarterback of the future, or you're going to.
I love Jimmy Haslam being like, by the way, I had nothing to do with Shedeur Sanders. I just want to make that abundantly clear to everybody. It's funny because everybody blamed Jimmy Haslam when it happened. It's like, I had to have been.
I'm gonna tell you my my opinion on this because people were asking on
It's
the show.
It's your
Um,
show.
I've watched Shador Sanders.
What a catch.
I watched Shador Sanders like in person. I saw him throw the ball. I saw him walk around the room. He does not like. I show speed is more athletic than Shador Sanders.
Boy's got hops.
He does, but he jumped in the ring. He was WWE. He got mangled. He got a spear.
Got RKO'd through a table,
Yeah,
didn't
it
he?
was great. I watched Shador throw the football, and it never has any zip. You remember, you watch Tom throw the football to his receivers, or Aaron Rodgers, or God, Phillip Rivers, or like any quarterback that's worth like Drew Brees, any
Every
quarterback
time
that's
Phillip
good.
Rivers went to throw, I expected the Wilhelm scream. Just it looked painful every time Phillip Rivers threw, but they were dots.
Well, they were dots, but they also had zip. So every one of those balls had something on them. They had juice. And the reason I know this is a bad sign is because I remember watching McCorkle, God bless him, doing his very best to try and heave the ball.
Activision.
He was trying to heave the ball down the field, and he was like, "I'm going to give it a go," and he just didn't. He didn't have it. He didn't have the zip, and I was Team Mac all the way. I was a believer, and you can you can check the receipts to know that I'm telling the truth. Love the guy, wanted him to be the future, wanted him to work out. Not the thing.
There's a deep part of my brain that is still like, if he didn't switch offensive coordinators every year, it would have worked.
Right. And maybe it would have, but he doesn't have the zip on the football, right? He doesn't have, when he throws the football, you can see it with Drake May. You see it with Jaden Daniels. You see it with even Dak Prescott, and you see it with Jalen Hurts, all of those guys who are quarterbacks that start in the league when they throw the football, goes from point A to point B quickly. And when I watch Shador Sanders throw the football, it feels like little butterfly kisses. That's all it is. Little flutter balls, little
quacking,
little lobbers in there. And I don't get it. I don't get the I get the appeal. People talk about he's a great athlete. He can run a little bit. He can run a little bit. He certainly wasn't dominant in Colorado in that division. It's not like he was playing in the SEC. What are we talking about here? You don't need to trade Kenny Pickett or Joe Flacco. You need to cut Sanders, call it a day. Cut Sanders and say, look, Dylan Gabriel's short, but at least he's got an arm on him. We're going to go with these guys. Or if you really believe that, cut one of those other guys. 4 quarterbacks? Who are we kidding? Put someone on the practice squad.
Blunt rotation too. At least get cool quarterbacks like the Giants.
Get Jameis
in there.
Every day they make me throw touchdowns to these Utah kids.
He was doing the Thriller dance while Russ was running through reps the other day.
Jameis is having a time. Jameis
always has a time.
All right. We had some football news that happened.
Yeah, just a couple things.
Couple of hold-ins.
Yeah, I think we talked Terry McLaurin already.
We did.
I remember having that conversation with you, but I don't think we got to Micah Parsons.
Also,
having zero conversation with Jerry Jones since the trade request either is hilarious.
Just pay Micah Parsons and be done with it. What are we even waiting for here?
I can't believe he hasn't been placed in a home yet.
So you're telling me you would rather alienate your best players instead of paying them? So you want to make them feel like dog shit, and then eventually you'll pay them. That's because that's what's going to happen. He's going to pay them.
Just like he paid. I like that every time Jerry has a hold-in too, he always pays somebody else immediately.
Yes.
Even if they deserve it or not. He's just like, I won't pay you, but I'll pay him. I'll pay him right now. You think I won't? I'm not cheap.
Watch me give $20 million to someone who doesn't deserve it. You watch.
Yeah. He's like, man, we got to stop giving money to these people that don't play. It's like, that's you. You do that, Jerry. You're the one signing the fucking checks, brother.
The guy yelling at himself in the mirror.
Yeah.
I will be financially responsible today. He's not.
It's insane. I couldn't imagine being a fan of that franchise. I would have had to just abandon ship. I'd be watching Arena League.
You pay the man or you call it a year and you trade everyone. You blow it up, right?
Yep. Have to.
That's one of those. Those are the only options.
Smelling salts banned in the NFL. Boys are down bad. Boys are down way bad. George Kittle freaked out. Went on interrupted a broadcast the other day to be like, I thought about retiring. It's like they can't do that to us. Wild things. So like,
How do you
I
feel
understand. I mean, I've never done smelling salts. They
Same.
look awesome.
People
They
get
look like they
whacked up.
wire. Like if I was gonna be playing professional football, I'd probably be doing them all the time too.
Sure.
But I don't know, the fact that I would like you're willing to give up millions of dollars because not that he did, obviously, he's exaggerating.
I mean, it
Like
kind of
I don't
sounds like
think
a
he was
problem,
ever
doesn't it?
right. Like that sounds bad.
Kind of make it sound like you need an intervention. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't got on the wave yet, but
Aaron
it
Hernandez.
seemed a little extreme, the reaction to
Aaron
smelling
Hernandez.
salt.
almost
Also,
quit
why are we
football,
banning
but-
that? Like, who
Why-
cares?
Aaron Hernandez almost quit football when they were trying to ban murder, but they got him first.
Hung on, 12 touchdowns.
He hung on. We're awful. We're so bad. We're such horrible people. Whatever, man.
I mean, I didn't fucking commit a double murder. I didn't shoot a guy in the eye.
Look, I mean, that was just one of the many, right? Like,
Right. It's all the ones we know about.
but, like, how
Bills
good
on
would they have
hard.
been?
That two tight end set, dude. Oh my god, would have been legendary. He would have had just as many touchdowns as Gronk. Bills hard knocks. I don't care. They're gonna make them look like the Patriots, and they're not. Win a playoff game. Win when it matters. Win a Super Bowl where we can talk about how great the Buffalo Bills are.
Win a Super Bowl, he says.
Red Zone sold to ESPN.
Boo.
It sounds like nothing is going to change. And if that's the case, fine by me. I don't care. It's at least nothing's
now.
changing this year. They're going to be on NFL Plus. Like
now.
it's going to be the same
For
thing.
now.
And that's how I feel. We have 4 more years of Scott Hansen. I want to make sure there's no like presidential rule where he can't run again. Like we need 4 more years of Scott Hansen every 4 years. If he wasn't on, if he like the day he's not on a broadcast, it better because he fucking retired.
Yeah.
Like that. If he is removed from
His own
NFL
terms,
Red
man.
Zone,
Yeah.
I saw this tweet going around and I fucking second it. I'll be right there. I promise you. Like January 6th will look like child's play. We are going to riot and to a scale that the likes of this country has never seen. There's one thing in this world left. Like we used to have 24-hour McDonald's. Like fucking shit was cheap. Economy was great. Like they take everything away from us. There's one thing in this world that you can't take from me, and it's commercial-free football for 7 hours every Sunday from September to January. Like, I need that. I can't. I'll be checked into a fucking facility if I don't have that.
They also bought the rights to WWE pay-per-view. Like
They'll ruin that. I think they're gonna
They've
keep.
already wrecked it. Khan was like, they'll come to this. They'll just change apps. It's fine. Meanwhile, everybody else was like, hey, remember when you had it all for free on the Netflix? That's what I liked.
Yeah,
I like that I can go put on SummerSlam.
That
right
lasted 2 seconds, by the way.
now. I can go put on SummerSlam right now. Why would you take that away from me?
Yeah.
I hate
They'll ruin that. Again, if they touch NFL Red Zone, like I'll go pay fucking $500 for Sunday ticket. I don't fucking care as long as it's to spite ESPN if they're gonna be touching my Red Zone. I did, however, hear they're gonna try to be adding it to college football, which I think desperately needs it. As somebody who's not super invested into one specific program for college football,
Yeah, I need to see the plays. Give me the goods.
yeah, I love that. I think that I would get far more into college football
Jeremy had that idea, by the way.
Yeah, a while ago.
And then they took it from him, and now they're going to make billions off it.
Yeah.
Amazing. You got a F1 is on break, so we don't care. That's
Nope.
And the NHL
Patriots
killed.
Patriots absolutely killed the Commanders physically, trenches. Mike Vrabel got involved in a scuffle, which, by the way, the first report I heard today from joint practice was Travion Henderson and Will Campbell getting into a fucking scrum with the Commanders. I love that. I absolutely love that. Those are my rookies. Yep. I almost think Vrabel told them, like, we're taking no shit. We're taking no shit.
Don't push them around. This is our house. Let's go.
Yeah. Fucking love it. The fact that the Patriots showed some fight today, I saw JT not in a walking boot, and Roman fucking Anthony was locked up. Oh my God, what a day for Boston sports. I could not be down.
You got any Stone stories for us to get out of here or what?
I do. This one's in New Jersey. Probably a couple of Yankee fans. Knife wielding man was he's still on the loose. Authorities said to be on the lookout. Brothers Abed and Mohammed Assad were attacked at their store in Patterson, New York, on the 31st of July after the disgruntled customer complained that a sandwich they served him was not made correctly. Simran, a friend of the victims, told WABC TV that the assailant launched into a tirade at the Assad brothers over being given an eggplant sandwich instead of the egg sandwich he ordered 4 years ago. He told him, "You give me eggplant in my sandwich, and then my stomach was bothering me." Things like that, he said. They told him, "Okay, we'll give you the money, we'll give you credit, whatever you want." Man starts cursing, tries to tell him, "Okay, get out. Like, if you're going to scream at me in my store, you got to go. This is my store." Guy pulls out a knife, stabs Muhammad in the chest, slashed a bed across the arm. Victims were taken to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, thank God. But there has to be like some sort of expiration date on when you can get reimbursed for a wrong sandwich. 4 years. That's like an insane level of grudge.
So my rule on food is if you finish the food, you don't get to complain. Like you don't get to. You can't ask for.
I agree with that. I worked delivery for years, and the amount of people that would call for like, okay, like I got the wrong pizza. You're like, all right, fine, we'll bring you the right one. And I get there, I'm like, all right, can I have the other pizza then? And they're like, well, we ate it.
Well, what do you?
Okay, well,
the problem?
Well, if it was okay enough for you to eat, then why call?
I have a problem with that. I don't like, and maybe it's because I worked in food service for a little bit, but it's like, what are you like? If you can finish it, like if it's like edible and like it's not, it's maybe it's just like I've had times where I've ordered like breakfast burritos and they like forgot the salsa, and I'm like, well, this
I'm not a guy that complains about food.
I'm not sending it back. You know what I mean?
No,
I'll eat it. If it's like,
I'll either eat it or I won't, and then I'll get more food later.
If someone's like serves me raw chicken, I'm not gonna eat it. I'm gonna send that back, right? Like you don't
correct.
That's a refund. Yeah, you give me and I get new food. But like if I'm not like finishing a burger and being like, the burger wasn't as good as I wanted, give me a new one.
I also get super uncomfortable when people are like, you're at dinner with somebody and they're doing that, and you're just oh my God, can you eat it, or can we just not make it a fucking big deal? They're gonna spit in your food. Like, I like this restaurant, I'd like to come back here.
Root it. Just stop being ridiculous about your foods.
Yeah.
And 4 years, that's kind of wild.
4 years is crazy. Like, you could have done bad things to me 4 years ago, and I wouldn't pull a knife on you anyway, because I'm not. But
like, if you call a restaurant and you're like, "Hey, I ate the sandwich and it made me sick," and they're
if it was 4 days ago, I would be like, "Kick rocks."
They're like, "All right, no problem. I'll give you a refund." 4 years, and they were like, "Okay, we'll give you a refund."
That's insane.
Sandwich, and it was like, this feels like this situation was resolved.
Yeah, no, he came to that store ready for a knife fight. He was going to stab somebody.
They resolved the situation, and he was like, "Not good enough."
When he was like, "Okay, we'll reimburse you," he was like, "Fuck. I still got to find a way to stab these guys.
I got nowhere to go from here." Like,
I really thought they were going to tell me no. Like, that guy wanted to die by cop that day.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, there's no other explanation. But still on the run.
Yeah, he's
probably
in Ohio.
Careful who you sandwiches to.
Yeah.
Take a picture of every person you sell food to.
Yeah, don't make bad sandwiches. Make sure you don't give someone eggplant when they ask for egg. Those are very different things, by the way.
Yeah, that's a bad fuck up.
I don't know how you confuse those things. All right, that's it. That's it for this week. We'll be back next week. Hopefully the Yankees will keep losing. It'll be great.
Jordan Hicks is in. God damn it.
Dub's having a tough night. It's fine. You're having a great day. Look, Roman Anthony.
Yeah. No, Jordan Hicks can't ruin my night.
No, you can't.
He's one guy. One asshole.
Oh, for Dubs, I'm Armchair. We'll see you next week. Peace.